All right, what's going on, everybody? So, on today's episode, I'm going to showcase a battle that I did previously. I kind of had a little bit of a mishap, so there's a little bit of backstory to it. So, prior to this battle, I uh, I messed with the settings. I changed the colors of the enemy squad as well as my squad. Which, if you're interested in how to do that, you just come to your settings, advance. You can come here, you can change the colors. What I did is I changed my team to red, their team to green, which I believe when you first started, or it's set by default to be the other way around. Enemy team is red, your team is green. So that kind of honestly confused me a little bit during that game. So when it was in between games, I went back to the settings and changed the colors again. But yet again, I kind of had I messed up a little bit. And so before I say what it is, let's go ahead and go to that match. And that way we can take a look at it and let me know if you see what it is that I did wrong. And I kind of made it much more challenging for me, unintentionally, of course. But let's go ahead and jump into the match and see what happened. All right, so it's going to be air superiority on Stormbreak, and we'll see how long it takes you to see what it was that I did wrong. Real quick, before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and hide the timeline. I'm just going to let the video play out. I'm not going to be talking too much about it, so let's go for it. Traditional good luck. See the enemy team. And at this point, I still do not realize what it was. And as you can see, my squad mate down there to the bottom left in A4. And I'm just flying around, just la 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 la, thinking nothing of it. And at this point is where I'm starting to realize, oh crap, I messed up, which raises the difficulty level. If you know what it was that I did wrong at this point, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know right now at this time of the video, um, and see who caught on to what was going on, what it was that I did wrong. And so it does raise the difficulty level of the gameplay. Um, so if you're not aware, both teams, enemy team as well as my team, are both green. All of the bases are all the same color, whether it's my team that flips it or if it's their team that flips it. Right now, the only way that I'm able to tell who's enemy and who's not is really by utilizing the locking system with my rockets, because of course it's not going to lock onto your into your squad's plane aircraft. This is the only thing that makes me differentiate from friend to foe, and I am really struggling to figure this out. Like, who am I supposed to shoot at? I mean, of course, if they're coming in from this spawn point, I already know they're 100% enemy. I have no problem figuring that out because I know that's the enemy spawn. All right. But where it gets kind of fuzzy and hairy is when they are in the middle going towards the ABC points, just for the fact of the bases remain green. I can't tell if I'm flipping them, if they're flipping them, if my teammate is flipping them, or whatever the case is. And at this point, I kind of get stuck in a loop circle within B because I'm not the only person that's trying to flip it. The enemy team is flipping it as well. So both me and the enemy team are going back and forth, back and forth. And yet I still don't know if the B is flipped on my side or if it's on their side. So the only indicator that I have is whenever the enemy team flips it, it'll say B base captured. But on the replay, I don't know why it doesn't show it on the replay, whether the enemy team captures it or not. But it does show it in gameplay, so that helped me out with that. But as you can see, once again, I'm having to go back up and over because I believe it's an ADV that is doing the same thing that I am doing. So we're both going back and forth. Yes, ADV. So I take a shot. I could follow him, but I know we need to capture the points. I need to capture that base. And so I just get stuck in this loop of defending Bravo and going up and over and around. There, once again, the ADV comes and captures point B. So I'm like, okay, there I go again. Up and around, up and around. This doesn't make for a interesting video. I know that. But it is so ironic. And to me, I thought it was hilarious that I messed up to the point where I put everything the same color. And it does make it so much more difficult to figure out what bases are captured, which ones are not. As you see right now, we got 190 and they're climbing with their points. So I'm like, okay, let me see if B needs to be captured again. And of course, I did need to capture it again. The only indicator that I know is that we have two bases. They had one, but now they have two bases and we have one. And we're so close from winning. And I have a feeling that whenever I flip B, it should be fairly easy to win. But of course, once again, the enemy team was right there to flip it right after I flipped it. So, loop de loop, all around a circle. Like I said, I know this does not make for a great video, but I was dumb enough to make both teams green. The only thing that I had that was not green, of course, was my squad mate's yellow aircraft. And here are the results from that game. I was flying my J-37, 8 kills, 0 deaths, 2 assists. One of my highest scores that I've had, 2,340. In a game that all aircrafts, enemy and friends, were the same color. I challenge anyone who sees this video to try that and see if you're able to get the same results or better results. If you get better results, hit me up, let me know, and I'll showcase your game in this. I'll showcase your video in my on my channel because it was very difficult, but we're still able to pull out the W and get that win. As you see, the ADV on the enemy team, they had a really good game as well. 1,605 points scored, 6 kills, 3 deaths, 2 assists. It was just, I thought that this game was hilarious when I started it and realized my mistake, the unintentional challenge that I put for myself, but I was still able to come out on top. So once again, I challenge anybody seeing this video to try to do the same thing. Put all aircrafts the same color. It doesn't have to be green. It could be red, blue, whatever color it is. And see if you're able, just see how difficult it could be. And let me know. Let me know how it happened with y'all. If it worked out. If not. Then, like I said, if you want me to showcase that video, let me know. I'll definitely showcase it. And take a look and see what happens. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to showcase this because this was hilarious to me. and I was still able to come on top. But I know we're getting closer to our current goal of 100. I believe we are around 84 or 86. I forget, but we're getting closer. So, you know, keep sharing the video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who is subscribed. Um, and I look forward to doing that live stream at once when I hit 100. Once again, let me know what day of the week you think it'll be best. Uh, just letting you know right now, Thursdays may not be the best for me, but we'll see what happens. Just let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.